Size matters not. Judge me by my size, do you? For my ally is the Force, and the powerful ally it is. Life bleeds it, makes it grow. Its energy surrounds us and binds us.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Collector's Outpost. I am John. Today, I'm standing up because I got a new table. After the past year or so, I've been doing the same thing virtually in the same area. So I just needed to kind of refresh myself with a new tabletop, nicely finished, red mahogany table here. And it kind of really makes everything pop. So hopefully this works out. If it doesn't, I'll just burn the whole thing down and start over. Today we're taking a look at a lightsaber that I haven't reviewed before. These are 89sabers. From what I understand, they are pretty darn accurate and they're made out of great materials, and a lot of people have really good things to say about 89sabers. I want to thank CCSabers for sending this over to me for all of us to take a look at. Before we move on, if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Drop down, subscribe, give a like, hit that notification button for upcoming videos, and welcome to the channel. For all my returning friends, welcome back, and let's get to unboxing this lightsaber. Now this I'm very excited to take a look at. I have never seen or owned an 89sabers, so I'm very interested to see the quality of this. So let's get this bad boy unboxed. So we have an envelope here with, looks like all the instructions and everything. This is a Profi lightsaber. So if you don't know how to use a Profi, looks like all the instructions are here. Pretty much everything's laid out for you pretty well. Battery installation, ignitions, or mutes, and all that stuff. So I'll walk you through a little bit of that over here. And it also looks like we have a CCSabers sticker, so that's pretty cool. Now it comes with this really, really nice stand. It has the plaque and everything already installed on it. It's really teeny tiny, so that is awesome. I love that it comes with that. It also comes with this kind of carrying case here. It's printed with 89sabers and a logo on the back over there, which is really awesome. It's kind of like a Swedish kind of feel. And the tiniest blade I've ever seen in my life, all right? This is smaller than all, let me show you this really quick. The first one here is a 1-inch blade. That's about the standard that comes with most of the lightsabers. The next one over is a 7/8 blade. That comes with any of the lightsabers that are a little bit thinner. They're a bit brighter, love them. And there's Yoda's blade. It's even smaller than the 7/8 blade. Look how tiny Yoda is. All right, let's see what else we have in the box here. All right, this looks like an alternative blade plug. It doesn't have any Allen screws or anything. So it's more, I think, just for the display. And then we have an alternate pommel area. It doesn't have any vents for audio, so it's for display as well. Then we have the Allen wrenches here and an extra little hex screw there. And of course we have a USB charger. And last but not least, we have the little green man's lightsaber himself. This is just so tiny. Has a really nice feel and a nice weight to it. So we're gonna see behind the scenes for just a second because I wanna show you a good comparison of how big Yoda's lightsaber really is. So it's just a little bit bigger than a can of soda, and that is a 1/6 scale size Yoda. I absolutely love that. All right, let's take a look at this little guy here. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Now, we do have a fully removable chassis. All right. And it is a 2-button Profi. So we got the front and we have a side here. Both of them light up, so that's great. You'll see that in a second. And just want to give a good yank. And there we go. So we do have to take the battery out to charge it. There is no charging port here. On the back here, we do have the access to the SD card. It looks like there's a couple screws here you may have to take out to actually get to it. Now, I'm not exactly seeing a direct port for the Profi if you wanted to add your own stuff into it. I'm assuming maybe it's in there. All right, let me see if I could unscrew this really quick. All right, taking those screws out. So if you want to access the Profi, you've got to take that plate off, and you can see right in there underneath the SD card is the access to the Profi. So there's actually an arrow here. So you're going to slide that. You can see the button here, and then there's a button there. So we have the button in front and the button on the side. So you're just going to line the arrow up at the front button, slip it right in there, and it should just kind of lock right in. Perfect. All right. So you can see we got the two. Wow, this thing sounds incredible. Man, it's so small and it sounds fantastic. All right, we have the blade installed here. Let's see what this little guy can do. Dude, this thing is awesome. It sounds fantastic. All right, sorry, I just had to play with that for a second because, man, that is so good. It's so good. The sound is just great on it. So we do have the activation button and we do have the auxiliary button. So we have the sound fonts and the ignition. So we've got beautiful smooth swing. This might be the first video I'm gonna make where I don't break any lights or smash anything. It's just too tiny. Beautiful. Beautiful smooth swing. Got lock up. Blaster blocks. Oh, God, it's so small that I almost don't even feel it in my hand, really. It's so tiny. Yeah, I know, that's what she said. Flash on clash. We do have gesture controls on and off. Now over here, we're gonna flip through some of the sound fonts. Let's see how many sound fonts that they came with.
Power.
That's really cool. We have a power setting. I'm guessing that as the power goes down, this is fully charged, so I'm guessing as the power goes down, so will the blade. So let's see how many sound fonts we have.
Something.
1,
Smooth Jedi.
2,
Smooth
3,
Fuzz. Smooth
4, 5, 6,
16C.
7, 8,
Smooth Jedi.
9,
I am a Jedi.
10,
Lord Vader.
11.
Power.
Looks like 11, 10 or 11. Let's flip through some of the fonts and see what we got here. So the first one was the power. Next one.
Something inside me has always been there. But now it's awake.
Nice. Beautiful purple. Let's try this. Let's flip through a few of these blades on the table here, just so you can see a few of the different sound fonts with what's going on in the blade here. So that's the power.
Something.
Beautiful purple.
Smooth Jedi.
Nice green.
Smooth Fuzz.
Very cool.
Smooth Gray. I need a weapon! C.
That is beautiful.
Smooth Jedi.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Beautiful.
Lord Vader.
Power.
So now you can change the color of any sound font. That's really easy. So let me show you how to do that. We have two buttons here. So we're gonna hold the auxiliary and then press the ignition. You're gonna hear the little beep and then you're just gonna twist. This will cycle through all of the colors that you could choose from. So let's go back to a green. Right there, and you can kind of really fine tune it. If you want a little bit more blue or a little more yellow or whatever in your color, you could just turn it a little bit. So let's go with that. We're gonna auxiliary and ignition again to set it in. Beautiful. So if your other half is asleep and you want to play with your lightsaber really late at night and you don't want to wake everybody up, I'm going to show you how to throw it in mute. So what you're going to do is you're going to flip the lightsaber on and hit the ignition button again really quick. So like that. So it's going to be like boop, boop, just like that. Ready? 1, 2, 3 again. Very simple. And to get it out of mute, just turn it off, turn it back on again. Very simple. Now, if you want to adjust the volume, that's also really easy. We're just going to hold the auxiliary for a second, and then you can go from 10 to 100, and then let's go all the way down. You can hit the auxiliary button again. That's going to bring it down. All right, that's as low as it goes, and let's go all the way back up again. All right, and we're at the top. And then we're going to hold the auxiliary to set it in. Boom. There we go. Very easy way to set your volume. Now this little guy has another trick, and it's the audio files. It will play some audio tracks. So you just hold down the ignition button for like a second and let go. But we're not going to play too much of that because we don't want to get a copyright strike. All right, my friends, I think that's about it. This is Master Yoda's lightsaber. This is the 89sabers from CCSabers. I will put a direct link and a discount code for you down in the description below. Let me know what you think of this lightsaber down in the comments. I will try to get a few other 89sabers because this thing is built so nicely and it sounds so nice. And I don't know too many companies that actually distribute 89sabers, so I'm very interested to see a couple of others and how they perform and how they feel in my hand. All right, that is about it, my friends. Thank you again to CCSabers for sending this over for us to check out. Drop down, hit that like button, subscribe, and hit the notification button for upcoming videos. And as always, my friends, I will see you on the next video. Be safe and kind out there in the world. See ya.